Hello everyone, welcoming you back in a new session of this data representation chapter. So we are doing the unsolved exercise of Sumita Arora book grade 11. But as data representation is not only the part of ISC syllabus, this is the part of many of the boards, like in ISC also it's there, even in CB also for grade 11 it is there. Even in IGCSE also we have data representation under CS portion. So well, this is something very common topic and the content is almost same only. But now for the practice purpose, I took the questions from ISC grade 11 Sumita Arora book. So without wasting our time, let us start with our thing. So it is the hexadecimal to decimal number. Till question number 11 we have already finished in the previous video. So if you want to check those questions, you can I'll share the link in the description box and you people can go to those videos. Okay. So now the question is to convert the hexadecimal number to decimal form. Hexadecimal to decimal, right? If you remember how to, these questions I already told you based on the same part. So what you will do, you will start with 16 to the power, the rightmost bit you have to multiply it by 16 to the power 0 and 16 to the power 1. But the things are in hexadecimal form, so you should be clear with A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, E is 14. Okay, so well, E is required, so this is 14. Okay, and then along with this we have 16 to the power 0. So now what you have to do, you actually have to multiply this value by 16 and this value by 16 to the power 0 is 1 only. So when you will multiply this 14 by 16, 14 multiplied by 16. So we are getting 224 here, 224 plus 9. So when you will go for the addition, it would be 233. Okay, so that's the answer and decimal is base 10. So this is the answer for the first part which is given in your book. Now let us start with the second part given under question number 12 only. So the second part is again 7CA3. This is question number 12 we are doing. 7CA3. Only two parts are there. So again C and A. So you just write down all these things, all these values separately. And then A is for 10, B is for 11 and C is for 12. So what you can do, you will write here C is 12 and A is for 10. Now you will start with the rightmost value and with power 0. So it is 16 to the power 0, 16 to the power 1, 16 to the power 2 and 16 to the power 3. So if you will check the value for 16 to the power 3, so let me check the value for 16 to the power 3. It is to multiply this 16 3 times. Okay, 16 into 16 into 16. So we are getting here 4096. Okay, for this only. So I'm giving in bracket. Then 16 to the power 2. 16 into 16 is 256. 16 to the power 1 is 16. And any number with power 0 is 1. Okay. Now what you have to do, you have to multiply these values. So 7 into 4096 plus C is equal to 12. So 12 you have to multiply it by 256 plus A is equal to 10. So 10 multiplied by 16 and the remaining value is 3 which you have to multiply it by 1. Now go for this. So 4096 you have to multiply it by 7. So we are getting 28 here, 28672, and then again you have to multiply this 256. 256 multiplied by what? 12. So when you are multiplying it, you are getting 3072 plus 10 into 16 is 160 plus 3. Let me do the addition here. It is 28672 plus, right, 3072 plus 160 plus 3 is equal to 31907. 31907, and this is also in decimal. So this is the way to do these type of questions. So we have this is the way to convert a hexadecimal number to decimal form. Now we have the 12th question. Again, the 12th question is also based on the same thing only. It is 3 we have 3a5. Okay, 3a5 is the third part given in question number 11 itself. By mistake I wrote it 12 here, so this is the part of question number 11 only. 3a5. Okay, so 3a5, and a you know is 10, so you will write here 10, then 16 to the power 0, 16 to the power 1, and 16 to the power 2 is 256. Okay, and then 16 and then 1, so 256 multiplied by 3 plus 10 into 16 plus 5. Okay, go for the multiplication and then you will be able to find the answer of it, right? So I'm skipping this one because this is a general mathematical calculation that you can do by your own also. Next question, now we are moving to the next question, which is 13, and this is also the decimal to hexadecimal form. How can we convert a decimal number to hexadecimal? For that you need to divide by 16, right? So here we have 16, so you should be clear with the table of 16. So 16 8 128, 16 8 128, 129, 130, 131, and 132. So well, 4 is the remainder and 8 is not divisible by 16, so this will also be the remainder. Down to up you will write, so you will write 8 4, and this is in hexadecimal form 16, right? So it's quite easy, and because the digit was small only, so this is looking little easy only. Let us start with the next one. We have 2352. Okay, 2352. So first you will go for 23 only. 16, so 16 1 16, 17 18 19 20 21 22 23. So now you have 75. So for 75 it is 16 4 64, right? 16 4 64 75. So 11 112, and 16 8 112. So well, the remainder is 0 only. Now again you will go for 148. So 16 9 144, and the remainder is 4 here, and 9 is not divisible by 16, so this would be the remainder. Now the answer is 940, and base value is, it is in what, hexadecimal form, so the base value is 16. Okay, well, this is the second part given under question number 13 only. So let us start with the third part of the same question 13. It is 122. Okay, so 122 again you have to divide by 16. So 16 8 122, remainder is 0, and the digit, because 8 is not divisible by 16, so this is 80, right? 80 8018 in hexadecimal form. So this is done only. Now next question is 0.675. What you will do, you will multiply this value by 16. Okay, and then you can check it out. Well, you know very well, in case of this one decimal, you need to multiply. So I think that part is also clear to you, because this will be a lengthy calculation when you will go for it. So let me try to do it for some values. 0.675 multiplied by 16. So I will use a calculator only, and you can do all these calculations by your own. 0.675 multiplied by 16 is equal to 10.8. Okay, so 10.8. Well, 10 is A only, so you will write here A, and then 0.8 will be multiplied by 16. So 16, when you will multiply it by 8, it would be 128, right? So I'm writing here 128 and with 1. So A is 10, right? B is 11 and C is 12. So C 12 is coming here, so you will write C here, and then again 8.8 multiplied by 16. So you will get the same value only, right? Because 0.8 is coming every time. Again it would be the same only, so this would be same. So well, what you will write, A, C, C, and then you can show those dots, because this is one approx answer, it is not the complete one, right? So in this way you can convert a decimal value to a hexadecimal form. Okay, now next is what, it is the decimal to hexadecimal again. So this one, decimal to hexadecimal, you will divide it by 16, right? So 16, okay, fine, only 206 divide by 16. Let me give this. So here we have 16. So we have 16 116, then 4 46, and for 46 16 to 32. So 32, 42, 14 is the remaining. So A again 14 is A is what 10, B is 11, C is 12 and D is 13. Okay, and E is 14, right? So here you will write E. Okay, and then 12 is not divisible by 16, so this will be the same only. For 12 you will write C here and downward, so it is C, E and 16. Okay, so this is in this way you can convert 2062, which is a decimal value, to hexadecimal. So we finished this part also here. Now moving to the next part of question number 14 only. We have decimal to hexadecimal, again decimal to hexadecimal, and this time we have 3619. 3619. Okay, so let us go for it. Decimal to hexadecimal, again you divide it by 16. So we have 36 here, 16 to 32 and 441. So 41 is 16 to 32 and 41, 32 and 49, 9, 99. So 99, 16 to 32, 16, 348, 16, 4, 64, 16, 5, 80, 16, 6, 96. So you will write 16, 6, 96, 97, 98, 99. So 3 is the remainder. Right, now you try to divide this. 16, 1, 16, 4 and 6, 66, and then 16, 4, 64, 2 is the remainder. Well, 14 is also not divisible by 16, so 14 will be returned like that only. And that 14 is what? A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and E is 14, right? So E is 14, this is E only, and down to up you will write E 2, 3, and this is base 16. Okay, so this is the last part of question number 14. So in this video we covered from question number 12 to 14, right? I hope you are clear with this. And the calculation is something, just a simple addition, subtraction, multiplications are there. Even sometimes division is also there if the value is in decimal. So well, how many questions you will try, you will be comfortable with all these formulas and all. Okay, so you actually have to remember the way to do it. Rest the calculation is quite simple only. Okay, so that's all for today's class. The rest of the questions we will take in the next session. So if you understood the things, please don't forget to like, subscribe and to share it with your friends. Thank you. Bye.